So we're going to move on to this Lakers game because Lakers lose to Timberwolves 117-95 in game one. JJ Redick said it's not to say our guys weren't ready to withstand a playoff level basketball game. I'm not sure physically we were ready. And really, when the Timberwolves started playing with a lot of thrust and physicality, we just didn't respond to meet that. Mase, you know it's game one, but how do you feel about this response from JJ Redick? And then the Lakers lost.
Well, we were looking forward to see what this Laker team will look like in the playoffs. I'm not ready to say it's over for them, but I'm definitely concerned with this because it looked like Minnesota came out and handled business. We're not buying into none of this Luka stuff. We're not buying into none of this LeBron stuff. And Ant-Man just went out there and just said, you know what? This is going to be our game. And if he keeps that up, I think this will be a heartbreaker for the Lakers to go out this early. I don't think they planned on going out this early, especially when they started gelling between Luka and LeBron. But, you know, it's playoff time. It's win or go home.
They go home, the Lakers. Sorry, B. Lakers go home. Them niggas look flabby and sick, like Pac said, man. Them niggas did not look good, my nigga. They look old. Luka young and he look old. When basketball players see Luka Doncic on defense, their eyes get wide. Pause. They be like, oh, this nigga. I'm about to skate on this nigga because he's slow. Luka had 37. Pardon me. And look, we all know this, and everybody doesn't know this. For the people that don't know, Luka all-time playoff points is second behind Michael Jordan's playoff career average, which is amazing. It's Michael Jordan, Luka, and then Allen Iverson. But you have to play defense too. And Minnesota just looked like one of them motherfucking niggas who's on a mission, man. Their whole team from shit beginning to end, look really good. You know, you got experience with Mike Conley there. They was in the Western Conference Championship last year. You got the current sixth man of the year, Naz Reid. When Julius Randle is on the court and healthy, they are a problem. It took a while for them to gel. I'm talking about Minnesota because people want things to happen overnight. Julius Randle was hurt for a good portion of the season. DiVincenzo was hurt for a good portion of the season. But everybody's healthy now, and it looks like the motherfuckers are going to be a problem. And Ant-Man after the game was real humble. He wasn't talking shit. He was saying, and a lot of people don't know, he didn't say it in the interview, but come to find out his trainer has been sending him Michael Jordan clips he talked about recently of the 1991 finals when Michael Jordan had to dethrone Magic Johnson. And his trainer told him, you can't go around under or beneath pause. You have to go through pause the king to be the king. And this is your opportunity. You swept KD last year. You have an opportunity to send LeBron and Luka home this year, and we'll see what happens from there. But I think Ant-Man is embracing that because even in the post-game interview, the nigga got the loop earrings. The Jordan shit, nigga wearing loop earrings. I said, ooh, I ain't see a basketball player with the loop.
Nigga feeling himself.
He got the loop. Niggas, that's Jordan shit. That's loop, that loop earring, that's Jordan. So to Ant-Man point, to his trainer's point, he's right. You got to dethrone these people that were your idols if you want to be these people one day. He's on a great track to do it, but I'm actually going to pick Minnesota to win this series. Now, they're not going to shoot 21 for 42 from three every game. Their three-pointers, it was looking like fucking NBA jams. Niggas couldn't miss. It was ridiculous. They're not going to do that every game. But if they stay healthy, they look way more physical, way more faster. You asking LeBron to fucking do an arm, fucking sweep the floor, clean the gym, turn the lights. The nigga's 40, B. He's 40, my nigga. Austin Reeves, you got to step the fuck up. You got to step up, bro. That's just that. I think them niggas this season, they're like 65, 70% wins when he averages over 20 points this year. The Lakers I'm talking about.
He has 16.
That's not 20. I said when the average is over 20, they win like 70%
No, I get
of the
what you're
game.
saying. They lost by 12. So if he have 20, they still lose by 8.
Say that again. If he had 20,
Yeah.
yeah, but it's
The game changes.
It's an aggressive
the whole
20.
thing with it,
Everything changes. But I dig what you're saying. If he the 4 points to make the difference, or even 5, even over 20. But who knows? It didn't happen. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. It's a lot of shit. It could have been woulda, coulda, shoulda. It didn't happen. Maybe if he had 20, it may have been a different situation. But I don't think that Minnesota's going to shoot that good, but it didn't look like Lakers were doing good. Luka's too fucking slow. He's a liability on defense. Great offensive player. Defense, he is a liability. They're going to have to fix this and hide him on defense. We'll see what J.J. Redick does. They're going to have to hide him. They do that with Steph Curry. They be hiding Steph Curry in defensive packages in different places so it don't look that bad when he can't go in there, because Steph Curry a lot of times is a liability on defense as well. What I don't like about what J.J. Redick said, everything but blaming himself.
Yeah.
He wasn't ready. I'm not going to say they wasn't physically ready, but mentally. Where's I got to do better at?
Yeah.
Accountability.
I don't like that. Where's I got to do better? What happened to I got to do better? You're the head coach. You take the responsibility of losing just like you take the glory of winning. A little more accountability, JJ.
Okay.
Yeah, he definitely gotta be aggressively accountable, especially to be better as a coach, because that's something you do when you're trying to get better. If you start hiding in the wing of who's responsible, then the team gets stuck in growth. So when you're talking about even the Lakers, they have to get to this place where they hold Luka accountable to try to play D. Yeah, we know you can't play D, but at least try. Act like you're going to play D. Smack the floor, put your hands out.
Oh, no, I ain't going to hold you, man. He looked like he trying, but he just slow as shit, man. I was like, because he looked like it. You know that's one of them joints where in case they go to the film room and they be like, yo, look, Luka. He like, nah, I'm trying. He had a bunch of them I'm trying joints, man.
He got to start playing the wings like he can see his man in the ball pauses, looking like he trying to play D. But this team, this Minnesota team, if they ever switch DiVincenzo to the starting lineup, they could really be dangerous out of the West, because when you got Jaden McDaniels scoring 25, like you said, Julius Randle doing what he does, Rudy Gobert is going to change a few shots, and you got Ant-Man. So if they were to switch Mike Conley out, bring Mike Conley off the bench, this becomes a really dangerous team. But, that's a part of knowing what to do and when to do it. Hopefully, as the season goes on in the playoffs, they'll make that change, because that'll turn them into a championship contender. Because Mike Conley is going to be too small for Shea. It's just what it's going to be.
Yeah, I think right now, this is a perfect lineup because it gives them depth off the bench. Mm-hmm. Like a lot of teams, that's the Knicks' problem. Even though we're gonna get to that, Cameron Payne had a great game, but you're gonna need some depth. That's one thing that OKC has too. You got 8 players playing, 9 players playing, and to your point, Mike Conley. He definitely has playoff experience, but if he ain't doing good, you bring him out. It's and I don't disagree with you. I think DiVincenzo is definitely capable of starting, but we seen year after year after year, Manu Ginobili sacrifice for the team. Mm-hmm. Sit down and they won them championships because there's a bunch of years Manu Ginobili should have been starting, but for the sake of the championships, he came out the best. Now let's slow our fucking roll. Me personally, trying to compare DiVincenzo to Manu Ginobili, he got a long way to go before we compare nigga to Manu. Let's not lose concept of who Manu is. But I'm just giving that kind of scenario. We'll see what happens though.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I agree with you, because it's just like they switch. Who was that? Naz Reid, who used to start for them. They switched him out, brought him off the bench. He get 23. The guy they put in for him, Jaden McDaniels, he get 25. So that's what I'm talking about. They make that change. You might get a different DiVincenzo because right now you're just getting 9 from him as a off the bench, and then you're getting 9 from Mike Conley as a starter. You switch that out, Mike Conley come in and get 16 because now he knows when he comes in, look for your shot because everybody else is already balling.
Okay, so Cam stamped it. He basically said this might be the time Ant-Man dethrones the king. He sees Minnesota potentially winning this series. Mase, gotta ask you, because last time I checked, the Lakers was your team. Do you see the Lakers winning this series, or do you see the Timberwolves winning this series?
I think the Lakers still could win it. It's just is this next game is definitely going to determine that. If they could win this next game, they could still win this series. But if they get down 2-0, it's just going to be impossible, you know. Not impossible, but very much close to being impossible. I think this Minnesota team, if they beat the Lakers, they have the best chance out of all the teams, I think, in really beating the Celtics. I don't think OKC could beat them. I think if there's any team that really will like beat them convincingly, I think it will be this team because Ant-Man will get up for them.
And then want to know your thoughts on that.
Nah, Stat, I really like that question because Mase just ducked it. Is that still your team?
It's my team, man.
Nick, save this right here, please. Just save
That's why I asked
save it right here. Yeah. Save it right now
Nick,
today.
those who
please.
know don't say, and those who say don't know.
Yeah, thanks, Stat, for a refresher. Because who,
nice
who knows who's his team year to year? Well, day to day, actually, hour to hour.
Man.
Title Town keeps moving by the hour. So
we're having a meeting, you know.
So I just want thanks for reminding me, Stat, because I actually forgot. Now, what was the exact question?
Yeah, basically, so to Mace's point, he was saying on the West, the Timberwolves have the best chance at beating the Celtics, basically.
Yeah.
So what's your opinion on that?
You know, that's tough. I mean, I swear to God, driving here, Bezo asked me who do I think is going to the championship, and I actually said, if we're going off one game, we're going off one game from everybody who's actually played one game. I like Minnesota in the West the most now. I just said that, but I don't know because, look, man, we still got to get to these games. That fucking Clippers and Denver game is going to be fucking crazy. The fucking, we'll see what happens with Memphis. I'm not going to write Memphis off just yet. I'm not saying they're going to win the series, but come on, Memphis. Come on, let's get us 6 games at least. But if we're going off one game, yeah, I got to go with Minnesota off one game. I really like the Clippers, which we'll talk about in a minute, but when you got fucking Ben Simmons out there, Ty Lue.
You blaming it on Ben?
I'm blaming Ty Lue for having him out there. Now, listen, I did it. That's one of them joints. Look, we'll talk about it. We'll get to the game. We'll get to it.
Yep, and that's the next game, Clippers versus Nuggets. What player specifically is going to have to step it up? We will discuss after the break.
What you want, nigga? Everything, nigga, super size. 2 Big Macs, like when they doing them 2 for $5.